Let's get right back into it. Yo, this game. I'm excited to be playing it again. It's been a little minute. Well, it's been one day, let's be honest. But we just arrived at this port. Oh, I have to talk to this dude who's gonna reveal a new mechanic. Exciting though.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world.
That's
In fact,
pretty bold.
The Von Eltius already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look.
Sorry about that, drop
In
something.
exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service, and you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
I'm just like bumping
That's
into
a lot
anything
of
over here.
treasure you could
Everything.
find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Expedition has been added to the menu. Try opening it now. Alright. You can now send your scout ship on voyages to explore the outer seas. You can initiate these expeditions via the dispatch command. Select dispatch command. Selected. Next, choose an area to explore. The explorer barriers are determined by your current exploration level, which is displayed in the upper right of the screen. Now select the Layman Sea and begin the voyage. Yep. Once you initiate a voyage, the screen will display a time running until your ship returns. Since this is your first time, the crew will break their backs so they can fly home.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh, 5 seconds, huh? That's not how sailing works, ever.
Take a look at this.
The voyage is complete, now let's see the results. I always get the hiccups when I start making videos. I cannot. This happened on stream once. You guys just read this. The expedition is underway. This time the ship will return at its normal speed. Take advantage of the expedition to help you along in your adventure.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
And if you haven't noticed probably on this video that I've turned the volume of the game up a bit. Been listening back to my old ones and it's just like, I don't talk over them anyway. So, don't you guys get your ears blasted by me and then have to really tighten, you know, really cut it up to listen to them.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission, why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha! Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Okay. A sea dog. Huh. Oh gosh. Thrust / pop. Who wants to play a game? Playing Chambloon 2. What's slash beat? Select a challenger and see how quickly you can break all the balloons that appear. Controls are esteemed as a standard battle. You'll learn more TL coins on higher difficulty levels and with faster completion times. Slash beat. So each challenger try to do as much damage as possible within the time limit. The controls are the same as the standard battle, and the beat is restored at the start of the round. TL coins are awarded based on the challenger's level, damage done, and the rank earned. Alright, well, let's try slash beat. Velveto.
Here I come!
Oh, I fucked up already.
No mercy! Won't that Come on, really?
Difficulty. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's try it again.
Here I come! Won't that Come on, really?
A little better? That may be me reaching my limit at this point in the game. You came in 9th place, not too shabby. Take this as a reward. Meow! Water Norman suit. Water Norman hat. What is coins turn to? Hat. Oh, so all cool gear. Or not. What is this? So I guess the question is, what's a Norman? Wind Norman. It was her, right? Yeah, water. Okay. A blue Norman head for velvet that represents ice cold demeanor. I can't do it. I wish I had the guts to do it, but I just couldn't stand looking at that character that whole time. I don't have the guts. No gutso.
Crabs are amazing, right?
Oh yeah! They're delicious, boiled or grilled.
It's charged up.
Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs, that's so many!
That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I never knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
They look delicious.
No idea.
Ugh, no way.
Be honest, you know you kind of want to eat it there, Velvet.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, they even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrit and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrit and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrit goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Let's see. So, head down the Dan Highway to Logris. Well, before we're gonna do a crazy thing like that, let's go ahead and try to hit up the market district. Anybody got a treasure chest they want me to take? Do ya? I'm in the process of moving right now, and this is me kind of procrastinating playing this game. Oh man, I'm also off for like the next 3 days, and like honestly, this is like the only game I want to play right now. I know I have to make like more Trails videos. I'm like way up on my Trails videos right now, but this freaking game, man, just feels good. I really think that like most anybody should play this, even if you like the
Sturdy leather goods at a fair price.
even if you don't typically like RPGs, even because combat. Take all the ground. If you need weapons, armor, you came to the right place. I do need those things, yes. Oh, calcite. Let's go. So I need this. Well, is that the good cast? Calcite. Fire attack power plus 4%. Yep. Capability versus armored. Focus one. Let's do that. Let's do one I mean, I feel like it's going to be a waste to buy a bunch of calcite stuff. Ooh, let's get that. Because, once again, always buying stuff that's on sale for no good reason. No, I feel like buying it is going to be kind of a waste because there's probably going to be some enemy that drops infinite numbers of it. But that's how life goes. So you got your amber blade here. So definitely bringing down my HP, or sorry, my flipping, you know what I mean, the damage, that's the word. HP's going up, but damage still going way down. Alright, Amber Garment. It's already mastered the Amber Garment, by the way. Everyone except for you. Let's turn you into calcite. Are you still learning earth type damage? Oh, he can't rock it. Okay, cool. So we'll just... You're the master of the void ring. Yeah, fire seems like it's probably gonna be common. Amber boots, so you're still master of that. So yeah, you care about focus too. So let's get your focus game right. Amber paper still got a lot to do with that. And wind attack power. All right. You still have to do that and that. We can get rid of your amber daggers. Let's give you the wind ring first. And some boots. What have we got in the boot game situation? Plus 30% focus, 8% or lower. Like, you can make a real glass cannon if you're willing to keep that HP low. Which I think that actually you could probably get by with Velvet. Because you can pretty much control her HP most of the time. It's just, is that even a good skill though? Like, really? I don't know, man. You might have miss me on that calcite. Unless there's just nothing else. And right now there's not anything else for him. Defense and this one. Now let's disassemble these. Disassemble. Some of these plain papers can be disassembled as well. Yeah, these two are gonna be the move. Amber bracelet, amber bracelet. Two random skills. Let's do... Yeah, we want you to definitely get these attack power boost ones. Ooh, HP absorb effect on arts. We don't need that though. Or that. Let's just do focus. Nope, no need for you. Defense plus 5. I think all flat stat boosts are gonna be way to go. Everyone but my guy on the end, which has the best. Was it attack plus 5? These two. Art defense plus 5. Yeah, let's leave you with that. Maximum HP plus 30. Not much. And hard shoes with the skills that I don't think anybody wants. Battle boots. He's almost done with that. You might as well wear these amber boots. Yeah, and let's see if we can boost up. Alright, calcite, you come with calcite fragment. Well, crap. We need some calcite fragments then, don't we? Because, I'm sure we'll find it on the calcite other stuff that, we'll find in these streets. Amber boots. Word. And we got a ton of other equipment, don't we? Like, what are we equipped now that's I can use amber fragments on since we have so much of that. Might as well boost it to the brains. Amber talisman. Random amber belt. What do we have equipped that people haven't maxed out yet? Waistcoat. Yeah, let's do waistcoat. Yeah, legit. Can we get you maxed out too? Because you're going to be on this one for a little bit too. Alright, any other cool stuff though? Focus plus 5, battle boots. They both master those battle boots. Well, hang on, let's remove those battle boots off him. Put the stupid calcite boots on. Put the battle boots plus 2 on you. when you're done with the focus boots. Actually, have you got those? Yeah, you mastered the... Okay. Yeah, so you have not mastered the battle boots yet. Oh, yeah, I see why. Alright. We're just going round and round in circles, huh? Any more enhancements worth doing? Bracelet. Boy, I never got the enhancement bonus. That blows. Oh, I guess we can boost that too. Oh, lucky. Well, we need to fight some flipping dragons, don't we? Okay. Boosted boxer.
Why not come take a look?
Oh, look at all these people. Who wants to chat with me?
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are imprisoned there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
Alright, let's see if we can get a cutscene. Always worth it. Nope. Alright, cool. Lego. Alright, let's hit the path that wait. Actually, you know what? I bet there's a safe spot right outside this door. Just
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Demons designated as Code Red by the Abbey can be found roaming the territories. Code Red demons are exceptionally strong. It's recommended you only engage when you're sufficiently prepared. Hang on, I'm gonna grab some of those apple gels. Yeah, that's apple. You know what? I'm gonna do that thing I said I'm gonna do every single time I'm in these streets. Is sell off. Is to sell some stuff. Can be sold. Or fragments. Without enough type of mushroom used in medicine. Yeah, silver coins, dump. Copper coin. Now let's turn those into apple jellies. Panacea cures temporary prevents all stats damage from an ally in battle. Never know, might need that. But otherwise, cool. Because let's be real, like, that's like the majority of the healing. If you initiate a battle by making contact with an enemy on the field from behind, you'll begin an advantageous encounter where you'll start with 1 extra soul and enemies will start with less HP. However, if the enemy hits you from behind, you'll be forced to fight back attack encounter where you'll have disadvantage of starting with 1 fewer soul. Contact with 2 or more enemies at the same time while in the field, initiate a perilous encounter, which has the following effects. Enemy levels increase, HP restoration is reduced to 1/4. Fleeing attacks takes 4 times as long. Enemy reinforcements will join the battle. Enemies will attack more frequently. While these fights can be risky, they offer great item drop rates and more upgrades.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I
Melchior.
don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist, and he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Welcome with us.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a 3-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Cold blood, Eisen.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
Pity the fool. Laphicet. Is his name Laphicet in the status menu? I'm hoping not, because that's uncomfortable. It sure is. Well, it's fine. So Magilu's really not playable at all, huh? Oh man, we got 5 more minutes. So here's the question. How do you get more recipes? I'm just gonna turn on auto cook, so yeah, we only got 1 meal we can make. Let's turn on auto cook so she can get her skills up. Yeah, cool. Where my enemies at? I'm trying to get swole, trying to get strong. Hello, treasure chest. I bet you have calcite gear I already bought just now. Oh, calcite waistcoat. Who would have thought? Oh, might as well check. You've mastered that, so. Now, how long do you have? So this? Cool. And please, well, everything but battle boots, and she's on her point to have a skill for everything. Let's do it.
I'll end this quickly.
Let's go! Okay! Killing blast! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! You're finished. Eat it. No escape!
You can do it, I can do it. Let me loose, baby.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Alright, at the beginning of each battle, each character gains an amount of BG based on the total number of star gained through repeated art usage across all character arts. This provides an incentive to use every art available. By gaining proficiency with all the characters' arts, you can recover upwards of 1 BG every battle. Advantage encounters double BG restoration, while back attacking is nullified entirely. So let's check that out then. Man, I feel like I'm always in those menus, but what's not getting used? Slicing Foot. Slicing Foot and Megasonic Thrust, because it's at the end. Let's slip. Slicing Foot. Oh, Twin Whip. Forgot about that. Slicing Foot. Oh, and Shell Splitter. Alright, we'll throw you at the end of here. Throw a Megasonic Thrust here. And we'll throw a Twin Up in the second slot. Megasonic Thrust. And then Harsh Riddle at the end there. Slicing Foot, Twin Whip, Tearing Thorn, so we'll just bang on X, bang on Triangle. Oh, we have used Twin Whip. I guess maybe when I wasn't playing. Is there maybe... How we use Twin Whip at all? I don't think I loaded that. Oh, anyway. Shell Splitter 0. What's next, baby?
You better be ready.
Victory is ours.
Here we go. Soul Taker. Ooh, Beast Fang. The blade made from especially hard claw, specialized for fighting beasts. Well, I would say that we have beasts in our midst right now. Kibble versus armored, Kibble versus beasts. It's tough. And we'll have plenty of time to fight beasts. But we're definitely fighting beasts right now.
Don't waste my time.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! How's that? How's that? Let's go! You're wide open! Who wants some of this? Let's go! Hold up! You're wide open! That's all!
Come on, really?
I was sure he said Project Mayhem like over and over again just now. Which, I mean, come on. 30% art attack, 1 HP is 8% low. We're gonna switch you with Aphrodite's sash. Because I think that's a bad skill to learn. There we go.
Don't get overconfident. No escape! Hold stop! Coo Coo! No escape! Wait! Too slow! See this? Hold stop! Deception! Hold stop! Hurricane! One down!
Well then, let's move on.
Let's move on. We out here eating though. We eating.
Don't waste my time. Your style is really unique.
Just wait until...
I'm picking up so many amber blades. I wonder if there's a way I can like draw all these enemies together. Like it's cool and all, but I want to do this a little bit more efficiently if at all possible. Anyway, Alta Logris. Is that to the south? Oops. It's that fancy button that shows me the map. There we go. South. Head down the damn highway, so south is usually south. So I guess the other path would have put me over there.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Artorias.
You better be ready.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Don't say things like that.
I'll end this quickly.
Oops.
We're finished here. Let's...
That was on me. Probably shouldn't have wasted that power move on me.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Wow, he does actually do his little break art, Eisen. He does it way more than I thought he does. Like, just in paying attention to him now. Well, let's progress. I'll come back out here later and we'll just make a whole day of it.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
I don't know how you can see anything.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well? Your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magiloo's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Huh? Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine.
Nice alliteration.
Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove!
Coo Coo.
Velvet is still in sad pain.
Remember, Magiloo's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
That was his problem. Advertisement.
That was a fine ploy, Magiloo.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo Coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo Coo!
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Velvet is enraged. Oh, I think our ship has returned. I think that's what that icon means.
Take a look at this.
Sea monster matter.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Alright, a plate covered in slices of raw fish made to look like waves on a stormy sea. Yeah, keep exploring, why
Scout
not?
ship setting sail.
Let's see about that cooking. Trigger conditions, 30 or more hits. Fills SG completely. 30 or more hits. Well, we won't worry about that for now. We're in Logris. We've arrived. Find out what's happening at the capital. Ooh, are you a treasure chest? There's gotta be one of those cats things around here somewhere.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
I kind of wish they would have the characters at least step out during those times. What's over here? Thank you. Don't think I didn't see that. Creeping around. Again, this kind of rolls back into this thought that maybe the Artorias' path isn't as clear cut as it seems, right? Like, there's just no way that, because I mean, what he's doing, it's bad for demons, but I mean, the people seem happy and they seem safe. I guess it all comes down to like how much love and respect you want to give to demons, which I don't know. I don't know where I'm actually falling on as far as like the side as far as Artorias' plight. Let's run in people's rooms. Oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. Welcome, we're a bit swamped, but I'm sure we can rustle up a room for you to stay in. Let's do it. Oh. You know, I wonder if when you rest, if it builds your BG back up. Yep, sure does. That's the only thing way it would make sense, or else it's just like kind of a pointless thing to do otherwise. Save spot. Let's go. This, it seems like not the place to be. Like, look at all those soldiers out there. They're just chilling, like, yo, you look exactly like the demon that totally just destroyed Elevies. But no, we're cool. Can't even run through the formation. I'm trying to disrespect. You look frustrated. I wonder if that soldier who flirted with me will be taking part. He seemed like a good enough lad, but I'd stay away if I were you. With a soldier, you never know what tomorrow may bring. Soldiers need love too. Sure, the people are enjoying this demonstration of military power. Military fetishism doesn't just live in America, I guess. Let's see. Ooh, I see a ladder. Oh, another calcite garment, huh? This is weird that this exposed ladder in the middle of a city. Ah, yes, what I was looking for. 95. Found a cat's rosy cheeks. a mark of purity in girls and in boys too. Oops, there we go. Rosy cheeks. Oh, I don't like that. Corsage seems actually kind of cool, but no. Should I do this again? Rosy cheeks? No. I definitely just don't like the rosy cheek look. What have you got? I think you'd be much better with this rose corsage. Yeah, let's do that. What can you do? No, we're cool. Got prisoner coral clothes. Yeah, we'll keep it. Cool. That was worth 95 of those things that I pick up all the time, I guess. Let's see if we have anything besides calcite. Come on in. We've been here for over 100 years. Even the army buys from us. Calcite, still good, we're good. Calcite bag. No, I'm not gonna buy that yet. Anything new? Maxed out, can't hold anymore. Let's see, life bottle. Dinner bottle. Actually, probably don't really need any of those, really, but actually, I'm never gonna do that. Let's get another life bottle just in case things pop off a little bit stronger than we expect one time. Let's see, we got more of this. We're gonna be making that meal forever. What have you say?
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
I mean, you know, Maggie Lou is saying the thing that I'm kind of thinking, right? Like, there's definitely violent demons out there. And assuming, the big assumption is that what Artorias did was necessary to maintain the relative balance that they have here. That's what's in question. Artorias should probably have explained it a little bit better. Because I mean, he's like, oh, you're not willing to take a sacrifice. When in reality is like, she doesn't know what sacrifice you're making is.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand.
Somebody should stop her.
None here, I trust are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat one of the 5 Imperiums and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
Her teeth are kind of flesh colored.
Voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd. Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias.
Give me anime.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
That's gotta be confusing for him. Jeez.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Boom. Alrighty.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
It's a weird way to say it. Let's check out Rokuro's
The
insight.
Exorcists sure were out in full force.
You
to see
definitely
the
knew
Shepherd's
Artorias was the guy,
inauguration,
Rokuro.
weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
I wonder if Artorias' other arm also is a demon arm like ours is. That would be interesting. How would that have even happened? Would he have had like a similar situation happen? Skipping that chat. This is the bar. We'll have this conversation, then we'll shut it down this time. Oh, not a lot of folks come in here with children. We're a tavern, but we've got some good food.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
So what's your request? Let's destroy goods. I want to destroy goods and raid crates stored at warehouse in Port Zexon. Let's take on that request.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes.
So we got 3 tasks ahead of us.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Look at these two.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength, real strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
Look at these two. Two bros being bros. It's empty. I thought that we had the last drop out of that bottle just now.
The shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Mabo curry recipe. Nice mabo curry.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Boom. Alright. You have a game for me too? Dealing with customers here is harder than any job the Bloodwings will throw at you. Prepare to see for yourself. Nah. That'll be like a whole video in itself. Another cutscene.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
I wonder if at some point she's gonna realize that she's just cunt.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Boom. Well, she said it. Let's see if I can get to the safe spot without another cutscene. I did it. And you know what that means. Time to end the video. Thank you for watching every single time. I don't have to thank y'all because I mean at this point, you know, you're gonna probably keep watching. I mean, there's no point in watching this deep in a playthrough. So see you next time, kids.